back to Old School Arctic Cats. It's good to see you guys. Season ain't over yet for us. Going on a spring ride. Got the old M1000 out. Got some Mountain Maxes. We're gonna go see if we can find some snow and have a little fun here in this springtime. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back, you guys. Good to see you. Like Rocky said, I'm gonna be rocking the Alpha today. I always pick the Alpha. I'm just kind of from that generation. I don't know what else to say. So I have an issue though with it. I have to use a pen to get it in reverse. I'm missing my reverse button. I don't know what happened. It flew off or something. But yeah, let's get it unloaded. All right, so it's May 3rd. We are spring riding. The snow's pretty crunchy up here. We got a pretty good lineup of sleds. We got some Cats. We got the old Polaris 600 over here, the RMK. It's got twin pipes, which is pretty cool. We got the old Redhead Mountain Max. And we got another Redhead Mountain Max. He's gonna be coming up and joining us. A couple King Cats. Got the old Thundercat out. We're gonna go to a place called Midnight Mountain. Hopefully we can get some really cool views and stuff on top of this peak. Meet you on the trail. Got a brake caliper that's stuck on the old King Cat. All of you know what can result in that. Fire. Cool her down just a little. Sizzle, sizzle. She's hot. She's hot, hot, hot. What's the plan? I got a wrench. Hopefully I can break the oil line, or the brake oil line free. Bleed it a little. What causes this? Bad caliper at the end of the day.
You okay with no brake?
I should be fine.
Just put your Flintstones out. Okay, give us a weather report.
There's no clouds in the sky, I can tell you that.
How hot is it?
110.
It sure feels like it. I think the temperature is about almost 60.
I saw someone commented on your Trump hoodie.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's sweet. It's better than wearing a Biden-Harris hoodie.
All right, what I got here is a 97 Polaris RMK 600. Fresh off. She's bone stock, but this is her first maiden voyage. As soon as I got her home, I polished her. I'm a detailer, so I love her clean. So she's got some Simmons skis, some twin pipes. Let me pop the hood and get it off for you. Not much to say. She's just a wedge Polaris. It's my second one. My first one was a dud. It was a 2002 500 first generation EFI. It was the total turd. This one, I told myself, I'm getting carburetors, and this one has carbs, and it hasn't let me down net yet. So.
Did you put any trinactin in the tank?
Oh, 100%.
Nice.
100%.
Right on, man. The only Polaris on the mountain today.
I'm a little out of place, but you know what? I'm keeping up. Uh-oh.
What?
Oil.
Oil?
Yeah, it melted a hole through the reservoir of the line.
It did.
It's on the side.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
That's what we're guessing right now.
This has no brakes. Just doink over the bar.
Oh, they're still stuck.
How's the Yamahas today?
Pretty much amazing.
Whoa. Hey, we're like kind of in the same family.
That's us. You got, if you like Yamaha, you gotta like Cat.
Well, she's now leaking oil from somewhere. We think brake caliper might have got so hot that it melted a hole in the oil reservoir. So we got other sleds in the trailer. We might have to limp this one back to the trailer and swap it out. So it might be the next plan.
They don't call them greasy triples for nothing. This helps the performance of a redhead. All that McDonald's grease in there. Cade, what'd you bring for lunch? I'm hungry.
I should have brought the 17 and shit some squirrels.
What?
It's squirrel season. They should be popping out of the snow.
Sound like you said you pooped some squirrels.
Oh, no.
Do you mean shoot?
Yeah. I should have brought the 17 and shit some squirrels.
So truthfully, we've had a really good season. We haven't had hardly any breakdowns, minus 2 outliers, the 1050 at the beginning of the season, and the second being Rocky's Thundercat out in Wisconsin. But other than that, everything's run really good. We haven't blown any motors this season. But it seems like when you're just having really good luck on a season, stuff like this always happens. So sounds like Rocky's gonna run that sled back to the trailer and grab a spare out of the trailer. Rocky always packs like three extras in there.
So we just took my dad's King Cat back to the trailer. Luckily, with me breaking the brake line free and bleeding some of the oil, it burped out some air pockets. He was able to drive the sled back to the trailer, but I think the brake caliper got so hot that it compromised the oil injection reservoir. It was dumping some oil. Anyway, we made that back. We picked up Raylan Snowmobile. It's a 04. It's my daughter's 04 Mountain Cat 600. And it seems to be running good. Quick break in today's video. We want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Fire Puffs. Now, you see that this case is all weathered and really wore out. It's because it has an indefinite shelf life. These never go bad. This has been rolling around in my trunk for years. You got these puffs in here. You grab one. It has a flint and steel striker. Pull that out. Get a fire going. You can pick yourself up some of these Fire Puffs at oldschoolarcticcats.com. Pick yourself out a hat or a t-shirt or one of these awesome fire starter kits. Anybody that enjoys the outdoors or in the backcountry should always have a good, reliable way to build a fire. In today's conditions, you don't really need one. It's like, I don't know, 70 degrees out here. But just to show how easy these are to use. I'm serious, guys. This has been in my snowmobile trunk for probably 5 years. So you have the full puff here. You can either get the entire puff and just fluff it up really good so it catches. This creates an intense spark. So you can fluff it up so that this will catch the intense spark. Or in a nice dry day like today, you don't have to use the whole puff. You can just break off a chunk of it. It has a unique blend of paraffin wax and mineral oil. They're odorless, they never go bad, they don't smell like alcohol or any chemicals. They're really good for hunting, snowmobiling, anybody that's having any activity in the backcountry or camping. So what you do, you hold this in your left hand, hold it firm. It's gonna create that intense spark. And that puff will catch that intense spark and immediately light, and you have a fire that burns hot enough and long enough to get any damp or wet kindling started for you. This is my dad's company, Fire Puffs. He's been doing this for probably, I don't know, 15 years at least. It's a really good way. We are always in the backcountry. That's why this product was invented. Is my dad's a big hunter, snowmobiler. He just wanted to have a good, reliable product that would get a fire going. So we got the fire going. It's going to be ripping here in just a second. There's an awesome flat meadow here. This is Copenhagen Basin. We're going to find out which snowmobile's the fastest out here. This is bringing a little bit of the Midwest out here to the west and doing some wide open poles. This ain't a lake, but it's the closest thing we got.
There's another sponsor that you might want to do. Have you ever tried Trinactin?
Trinactin?
Yeah, like a supplement.
No.
Did you take it this morning?
I did not.
Trinactin like a man?
Oh, I don't have to try. That's why I haven't I don't need to try it. I just wake up.
Some people have to take it as a supplement.
Yeah, some
others
people do.
manufacture it in their body.
That's
like
right.
testosterone.
That's me. A lot of it. All right. This is our straightaway. It's a flat. It's a super soft snow. It's kind of mashed potato. Everyone's I think is gonna spin. We got a big lineup here. We got the Polaris, Thundercat, M1000, Firecat, King Cat, and the Mountain Max down there. See what happens. The M1000, I hate to even say it, but it's not on its A game right now. I put a brand new 3-tower primary on it. The weights are a little heavy. I'm not pulling the RPMs I should, but it gets out of the hole pretty good. That Firecat, I've seen it go up and down the track a little bit. It looks pretty fast. I think it's gonna be my nemesis. Holy cow. The Firecat didn't get out of the hole the fastest. I don't know who left. That was hard to say. I was surprised that Cade on the King Cat, how fast he was. He topped in me too. The Firecat was probably going at least 10 miles an hour faster than me on the top. I kind of started and pulled to the left. I think I kind of ran my dad off. I don't know where the Polaris ended up or the Mountain Maxes, so let's do it again. Okay, that was a good takeoff, I think, for everybody. I took 4th. I think me and Cade took off pretty close to the same. I think me and Cade were by ourselves for a while. The Firecat came and passed me on my right, and my dad on the Thundercat passed me on the left. So I took 4th. I don't know about you two who took first out of. So I think it went Cade, Firecat, my dad on the Thundercat, then me.
It was a little shorter race.
I don't know what the distance is, but it's definitely long enough that we're opening these things up really good. All right, my dad has been wanting to race that Mountain Max 700 for years. We've been riding with Skylar a lot. Skylar did have an 800 big bore kit in it, but I think it melted down, so we put the original Redhead 700 in it, but it has triple pipes on it. It's got a 150. What's track's that? 151. It's got a 159 on that Mountain Max. I don't know what the gearing's like. Thundercat I know is geared pretty low for hill climbing and such. We put a 151 finger track on that. We're doing a heads up race with those two. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're on the back side of Midnight Mountain. This is some pretty good little chutes going through here. Skylar's just absolutely killing it on that Mountain Max. It's doing awesome. Quinn actually just got stuck pretty good over there on the other side.
Whew, this spring snow can really get you in trouble. You feel like Superman, climb anything, and then you get in a pickle like this. How the heck am I gonna get out of here? Steep.
He said in the shade, the snow's still pretty frozen and icy. His Alpha was just spinning out super hard. Luckily, he was able to make it out okay. Skylar went up to try and find him. Looked right when Quinn was left, but... Anyway, we're gonna hit this a couple times, and then there's a monument we want to show you guys, and then we'll wrap this up.
You can see Bear Lake all the way over there.
Welcome to the top of Midnight Mountain. I've never been on top of this peak before. I'm told it's one of the tallest peaks in this area. We're in Idaho. We're in southern Idaho. Bear Lake is the big reservoir down there. We're on the north end of it, obviously. You can see the Wellsville Mountains. That's right above my house in Logan. We got Sherman Peak, I believe is that one over there, just the north of us. Yeah, I think the town down here is Montpelier with the M. It's way out there in the distance, but yeah, you feel like you're on top of the world. It's just a 360 view of what's around here. The snow is surprisingly good. The mashed potatoes is, you sink about 8 inches or so, and then it's firm underneath. The weather, good. Bluebird sky, I would say it's probably 60 degrees up here on the peak. Everyone's sled seems to be running awesome. I'm glad we were able to remedy my dad's and get it back to the trailer. Garrett here, he's my good friend. He's ripping on the Mountain Cat 600. I'm really proud of him, honestly. He hasn't been snowmobiling much since he was a kid. Dakota over here on the 98. We're going to call it a 600, man. It's 600 twin with twin pipes. It's doing awesome. We found the legs of the Fire Cat today, which was, we were wondering how long those legs were, and they're pretty long for all these mountain sleds. It's ripping. Cade's King Cat's doing awesome. Really appreciate Skylar and his son Justice right there. We got a little bit of everything, but yeah, this will be probably closing out the season as far as snowmobiling. We might try and squeeze one out in June. We'll see. I would say on the north facing slopes, there's probably 4 feet of snow, I would say at least. There's not a lot of rocks or sagebrush showing yet, and the sagebrush is usually around 3 feet tall, and it's still pretty buried. If I was to guess the elevation up here, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm gonna guess it's close to 10,000 feet, I would say. And this is, like I said, this is one of the highest peaks in this area. It's fun to come up here and see what our snowpack levels are like in spring. I mean, we depend on the water that this snowpack creates, and we had a pretty mild winter. It came on really, really slow, and it seemed like towards the end of the season we started getting some storms in April that kind of added to the snowpack pretty good. The children are doing what children do best. That's my brother Cade and Rhett. They're having fun up here, so it's cool. It's good to be out and having fun. There was a whole gang of motorcycles down in the parking lot. It looked like they were taking a little break, so it's kind of fun when you're offloading snowmobiles and they meet motorcycles up on at the trailhead. That's pretty cool. So looking further to the east over here, kind of the northeast, you can see the mountain range in Wyoming. We got Montpelier is the close one, which is Idaho. Just past that is into Wyoming. But if you look way back here, and I doubt the camera can pick it up, we can actually see the tallest peak of the Tetons way, way back there, which is really cool to see. It's a little hazy today, but barely see it, which is incredible. Anyway, we'll wrap this video up and we'll catch you guys on the next one.